technical reserves. If you look at earnings over the last 2 to 3 years or so, you will see that underwriting results on P&C business have received significant support from the release of prior year loss reserves, particularly for some of the less mature, more recent accident years. Now, this chart is compiled from US statutory data from the Yellow Book, from Highline, which you're all familiar with. And what it's showing is the opening loss pick, or the accident year initial loss pick, against subsequent calendar year development for that accident year. The red line is plotted against the y-axis on the right-hand side of the chart. So it's plotted against that, and that is just simply the initial loss ratio at the end of the accident year as a percentage of net premium earned. That's all it is. It's what they decided it was going to be for that year. And then the blue columns are just showing the subsequent development. So for this year, in 2000, you can see here where that was roughly the initial loss pick there, but they have subsequently had to add almost 10% to those reserves. They proved to be deficient. Now, that was a soft market. This was coming to the tail end of the very soft market of the late 1990s, particularly in the casualty area of business. And what this chart seems to suggest, or rather what the data behind the chart seems to suggest, is that the old adage of good years get better and bad years get worse appears to be true. Now, what we don't know is where we're going to stand this year, and we're eagerly awaiting the publication of this year's Schedule Ps for calendar year 2009 to see if we're going to start observing some adverse development, some additions to reserves, rather than some drawdowns from reserves.